Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. We want to be taking a look at the market one more time, specifically the ICP Internet Computer price. Because you know what? Yes, the market is terrible right at this point. A lot of people have lost money. Hope is lost. Sentiment is bad. And for some people, because of the amount of money they have lost, it really feels like probably is the end of the world, right? The sky is falling. But I want to assure you that this thing is not new in this market. We definitely have seen this movie before, and it's actually something that we can easily deal with and turn it into our favor, right? I'll be showing you what has happened with the ICP Internet Computer Processor, and if there is anything to worry about, I'm definitely going to be talking about that, and we're going to be taking a look at the general market right there. So I was saying obviously in my last updates that I expect ICP to go all the way to something like $221. Right now we are sitting right around something like $13.5, and definitely $221 is way far from where we are sitting right here. It looks like and it feels like an impossibility, but I think that we have seen this movie before, and banking on my experience that I've had over the years, I think that the pain is going to be worth it. So a lot of people, when you talk about investing in crypto, they imagine something like this here, which you can see with the illustration that is going to be an easy ride. I mean, for some people, yes, they have been able to easily make some cash and bounce, but for the most part, 99% of the time you are going to go through things like these ones right here. So to make it in this market, you definitely have to go through the pain right there, right? To be honest with you, this market is not for everybody. What you are going to need through all these pains is your conviction, right, in what you are holding and what you are investing. I personally am a big believer in what ICP Internet Computer Protocol are trying to achieve here. I'm really impressed with the ecosystem. They pretty much cover every single narrative that we have in this market. So if one thing is gonna fail, the other one will be successful, and that will be to the advantage of the ICP blockchain, where they talk about gaming, metaverse, AI, NFTs, DeFi, social fi. I mean, even things which are really novel, you can see them here on the ICP blockchain. So that's from my side, but really what we want to focus on is what exactly is happening with this price at both immediate short term as well as the longer time from perspective, right? But before we start dissecting the chart, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for ICP Internet Computer updates will now be able to see this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I want to encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on ICP and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's actually get right into the price. So what just has been happening throughout this whole time, right? It may be confusing, but it's just a mere Wyckoff accumulation pattern here. So we're really at the top of the Wyckoff accumulation pattern. This is known as the sign of strength. I think we are done with that phase as well. This is the last markup, and I think that the price are still going to continue all the way high to something like $38 right there. So maybe the disadvantage that we have in this market is volatility, right? We have got ranges which are wide. I mean, we literally had a range here which was ranging from something like $9.50 all the way to something like $16. It was just one range right there. I mean, percentage wise, that's actually very big, because if you just go ahead and try to measure this range, right, just to go to the downside, you're looking at something like a 38-40% crash. So this is the negative that we have in the market when the price is going to the downside. But when we're also going up, we get to earn much more, right? So still, even if the price goes all the way down to something like 9.5 cents right there, still it doesn't do any sort of damage on the price set, and still we'll be looking for something like $38. In fact, if the price manages to go all the way down there, right, which I'm not saying is going to do that, just going back to something like $38 right there, the first price tag that we are looking for, the price would have essentially done something like about a 300%. That's a 3x, right? So that's great. I would love to have such an opportunity, right? That's why I'm in ICP. By the way, this is just the worst case scenario, right? I'm going to be showing you my best case scenario as well. But yeah, short term wise, it seems like we are still making higher lows. That definitely is something that you want to see. So take a look at this. This is a higher low. This is a higher low. This is a higher low. This is also definitely a higher low. So right at this point, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the upside. And what we want to see basically for a recovery structure here with ICP, grabbing our Fibonacci retracement right from this point to the very bottom here, we want to see the price at least recovering and closing candles right above something like 17 point something cents. It's going to be a long journey, obviously, but right now we're not talking about short-term trading, right? We're talking about long-term holding. So I mean, if you can't wait for the price from 13.5 to go around something like 18 something 2017, which is a 33% rise, we have seen these things happening easy. I mean, take a look at this rise, take a look at this rise, this rise. They have happened in a very short space of time, and relative to where we are in the YK accumulation pattern, that also can take like little to no time right there, right? So I expect the price to continue trending upwards right there on ICP, but really our main focus has been on the market cap of ICP, which is also illustrating another wake of accumulation pattern here. These ones are very bullish patterns. I mean, there's just no secret to this, and usually when you have got you know, your spring, which is way up here, most of the times you actually promise a new all-time high, right? So yeah, even if the price may not be able to get to its previous all-time high on the ICP Internet Computer because of the tokenomics, I still expect that ICP goes back to its previous all-time high when it comes to the market cap right there. So that will be around something like 68 billion dollars, and I think that that's something that is very easy to achieve considering the kind of project that we have right there. I mean, ICP is really a huge project. Probably the difference that it has with other blockchains is the name recognition. I mean, the thing is really still new. Give it some time. It hasn't even been here for like 10 years, right? So I think patience is also going to be very, very key to something like this. So you might be asking where the $38 is coming from. As I always say that, again, with the experience that I've had in this market over the years, is that prices just don't fall in a straight line like this, right? They always find a way to bounce back like this, which is called retracing, right? And you know, something like this goes back again. Even if it's going to continue breaking even lower, it still goes up a little bit and then continues further downward. So these retracements are very, very important, and I think that we're going to have at least the first backtest of that retracement level here with ICP, even in what you may consider to be the worst case scenario, which I think that if ICP is gonna just hit the lowest on the first Fibonacci retracement level here, right around $38, that will probably just be indicating a lot of problems for this market in general, right? Because ICP is also a big player here. So if it's not doing well, probably that's just because the rest of the market isn't just doing well, of which I think that the market is going to do well. I'll show you a chart in a bit, but again, from where the price is sitting, it seems like as the price is going down, the returns on this just to get back to something like $38 is continuously getting much better and much better, right? So we are looking now at a rise of about something like 181% by this. So that's almost a 2x if you would buy where the price is. So that's really, really fantastic, and that can actually be an opportunity that can be evaluated, in my humble opinion. But as I was just saying, that this is the bare minimum of getting back to the first Fibonacci retracement level. I still expect ICP to go all the way back to its previous all-time high, and that will actually be indicating something like a 10x from where the price is sitting in terms of market cap, obviously. But from there, also I expect ICP to reach something like the golden ratio, which you usually tend to hit after breaking the previous all-time high, and I'll be targeting from where the price is sitting now. That's actually an 18x. But last week when we were talking about this thing, we were talking about something like a 14 or 13x or something like that. So you can see that there actually is an advantage if the price is continuously going to the downside, which I was saying that we can actually turn this situation into a positive situation. But maybe the only condition that you will need is that you actually have got some cash on the sidelines by the just $2 cost your average entry into ICP Internet Computer right there. So yeah, my main price target still remains $221 short-term wise. I think that ICP is going to hold up pretty much well right now. In the worst case scenario, doomsday scenario, I expect ICP to be supported right around something like $9.5 right there. That will be another 30% drop from where the price is. It's not out of the picture, but right now, on the likelihood of things, I don't think that is what is going to happen with ICP Internet Computer. Hopefully, if something like that happens, I also hope that I have some cash right, and I can actually deploy it right around that level, and we can ride it back to the price targets that we are looking forward to. So for now, $38. We also have with $24, but really that price target is not all that enticing. We're looking at $38 as well as something like $221 for ICP Internet Computer, right? Now, obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.